Hey guys, how's it going? It's Josue back again. Josue back again with another video on Hear Me Raw. And today I just want to talk about the synchronicities. I talk about that a lot. That's been a main topic for me because it's just really amazing. It's really amazing. I think it's one way that like we can actually see. I think if more of us are talking about it, it will help us to kind of solidify our place in the world and what is going on around us. 11:11. How many of you guys are seeing that? And after 11:11, what else are you seeing? Is it 69? Is it 9/11? Is it 420? And 420 is not just about smoking weed, guys. Not just about cannabis. It's more than that. Look up the angel number 420. What other numbers are pretty common? Like I know a lot of people are seeing 222, 333, 444, all those ones. 555 is a big one. Whenever I see 555, I know it's like big, rapid change and transformation is coming, and it's a beautiful thing. I want to share like one example real quick that happened, and this one actually didn't have to do with numbers because after once it's with the numbers, then it's with people. You think about somebody, and guess what? They call you, or you might finish somebody else's sentence, or somebody might be thinking something, and then you say it, and it's like telepathy. These are things that have been proven to actually exist in the world. The way that we communicate, human beings are powerful. The whole saying about being just human doesn't make any sense. As science is going further and further into realizing that everything is energy and that we are living in a hologram, the holographic universe. This thing is true, that everything that you see that's like physical, is it really there, or is it being projected by our minds? And is our brains making sense of it, telling us that it is physical? Everything comes down to energy, and energy is very real. If you're an empath, then you know how real energy is. Because you can walk into a room and you can feel the energy. You can feel people's feelings. You can feel people's emotions. You can pick up on things. It's almost as if you can predict the future, but you're really just you are reading the energy. You're reading the energy. You're seeing into the pattern. You're seeing into the glitch in the matrix, and it's a beautiful thing to be open to it. When you stop distracting yourself so much, you start getting in tune with your body, you start meditating, you start going out to nature, you start questioning things, you start listening to your intuition more, magical things do happen. You start eating better, improve your diet. You get away from the meat, dairy, and eggs. You get away from the processed foods and eat more whole plant-based foods, and spending some time in the sun, doing some sun gazing during the sunrises and the sunsets, doing some moon gazing at night. Watching the moon. The moon is a beautiful thing, man. The moon is magical, and nature is also very beautiful at night too. If you go camping, you might see that. You might wake up in the morning and see how beautiful the fields look with the moon shining, with a little bit of fog. When you wake up, you got a little mist on the grass, and you're walking barefoot. You're really feeling that. You're really feeling the land breathing underneath you. Things like that. This is magical, man. You're not gonna see all this stuff happening in the cities, and especially in the way that they're built, because the cities aren't built so much in harmony with nature. Most of the time, it's built against nature. We're destroying nature in order to build these cities. We're destroying nature in order to build parking lots. We're destroying nature in order to have more land to feed cattle, which is harming the entire world. It's harming the waters. It's harming the air. It's doing all that negativity towards us. We're fishing. We're fishing, and and we're destroying our oceans. We're damaging so many different ecosystems. But for what? For what? It's unnecessary. It's greed. We have severely been disconnected with nature. We've been disconnected with spirit, being disconnected with God, being disconnected with ourselves. Because once we connect with ourselves, we see that we are a part of a larger scheme. We are connected to everything around us. Without the trees, without the things outside of us, without the animals, they all play a part. Without the bees, we have no food to eat. We have no food to eat without the bees, and we're hurting them. There's many animals in animals that are all around the world doing things that are keeping our air clean, that are keeping our water clean, that are doing all these things. And what do? We take advantage of them. We see the world as a resource. We don't see the world as a living being. But I'm telling you, the world is alive, man. There's so much life outside of you. And if you're thinking that there's not life inside of you, then you need to get out of your room, get out of your house, go outside, spend some time under a tree, hug a tree, look at the water, look at the sky, look at the clouds. You will see so many things being reflected back at you. You see so many beautiful things. You learn so much. There's so many organic downloads happening. But the example I want to talk about today is like the other day I accidentally messaged somebody, accidentally, which there are no accidents. I accidentally messaged somebody, And then today, I was actually just driving, and I didn't really plan my day or anything. So I'm just driving, heading to nature, and the next thing you know, and this is a person that I have not seen in like over a year. And I used to like take care of. I used to like take her daughters and other kids. I used to take them out to nature, and I haven't seen them in that long either. But I just accidentally messaged her like maybe about 24 to 48 hours ago, and then I was driving down the school bus, and next thing you know, there's her daughters right there, and they're like saying hi and like waving. I'm like, wow! I literally just messaged them. And like it's like almost when you think about somebody, it's like you summon them. When you think about somebody, it's almost as if you're summoning them, and then they feel your energy. So it's like when you think about somebody and they call you or they text you, it's not a beautiful thing. And the more it happens, you're just like, what is going on here? And it's happened to me so much in the past years, and I'm still baffled by it. I'm like, how is this happening? How is this happening? You'll be having a deep thought. Next thing you know, a number shows up, and you look up the number and what it means, and it's exactly what you needed to hear. you know it's a beautiful thing. One time I was in nature, and I was just like chilling, and the next thing you know, I felt the wind. I felt like as if the wind was telling me to go in a certain direction, right? So I moved in the direction that the wind was, just following where the wind was going. Next thing you know, it led me right to a hawk was just sitting there. I'm just like, wow, that's amazing, man. And there are times when I've just been in nature, and the wind will just give you a hug. The wind will hug you. Nature will hug you through the wind. It's a beautiful thing to be comforted by nature. So if you're not being comforted, if you feel like you're not being comforted, you're not able to find comfort within another human being, go out to nature and allow her to comfort you. Allow her to comfort you. And maybe you might meet somebody out in the woods. Might meet somebody beautiful, somebody, because I met some of the most beautiful people and powerful people that in my life right now. I've met them in nature. Nature brought us together. Nature is a beautiful, powerful thing, man. So that's my reminder, man. Feel free to share your synchronicities in the comment section below. Feel free to share them, because I think the more people that we know, the more people that talk about this kind of stuff, the more normal it will seem. Because it is normal. It's perfectly normal. It happens. Like there are times when you have a dream about somebody, and next thing you know, maybe they also had a dream about you. Oh, I remember one time I dreamt about a watermelon, a funny shaped watermelon, and then the next day I went to the store and I found that watermelon. I'm like, what the heck, man? So it's real. Energy is real. Telepathy is real. Seeing the future, real. It happens all the time. Look at all the TV shows that have predicted the future. There are a lot of people that are in tune. A beautiful show too that I highly recommend if you have Netflix is called The Travelers. I love that show because there's a lot of knowledge in it. There's a lot of truth in that show, and like the leader of the team is vegan, which is pretty awesome because they come from the future. And yeah, I'm not gonna say much about it, but check out The Travelers if you do watch Netflix. And remember, get out to nature. Try to do it at least a couple times a week. Open yourself up to it. Open up yourself to what the world can offer you, and see what happens, man. This existence is beautiful. There's a lot of people walking around looking like the world's ending, and it's like they've given up on life. Life doesn't seem that good to them, and it's not the case. Go out into nature and be reminded of who you are. You know, reignite your connection with Mother Nature. Reignite your connection with yourself, with the God within you, and see what happens. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button below, and don't forget to subscribe and share my video with anybody that you think would enjoy it. Share it with the people in your life that you've been having synchronicities with. And synchronicities are even more fun together. So go out with your friends. Go out with your friends that do believe as well, and see what happens. The more of you that believe, when you get together, magical things will happen. I swear to you. I swear to you, it will happen. But yeah, so don't take my word for it. Go out there and experience it for yourself.